My idea was to create more efficient homes. So I was looking at the market, I researched, I checked. The goal at the end of the day was to reduce the energy in order to save that money.
I really wanted to build a passive house. And with the architect, we look at the different options, okay? So we did look at double framing walls, we looked at Nundura products, and we looked at OSblocks. And the best value for the R factor was truly OSblock, because R32.
I explored the market and we started actually with stick framing, and I was not really excited about it. Then we went over to panelized systems, and now I'm thinking I have now with OSblock the really perfect fit for doing energy efficient, high energy efficient, but also affordable homes. So when you build a stick framed home, the contractor, electrician or a plumber, he's estimating then your heat consumption with 10 to 12 watt per square foot. We do here with OSblock 4 watt per square foot. So that's a big saving altogether.
Last March we had a power outage of 24 hours. And my neighbor across the street, he's got a traditional stick framing house, 2x6. The temperature in his house in the morning was 12.5 degrees Celsius, okay? Our house, it was still 23 degrees. So that tells you a lot about the, the performance, eh?
So when we had this storm here on PEI, when I drove the next morning through Stratford and have seen all the roofs, the trees falling apart, so it was quite a storm. I drove to a customer from us, and that house was just recently being finished. It's an OSblock construction. The temperature inside of the house was still really good, so you could feel not the cold from outside. And I was asking her, so how did you feel the storm? Because I hear from some customer, they're living in a stick frame. Oh, we couldn't sleep the night, it was very loud, it was rattling everywhere. And she said, Peter, we didn't notice it. It's much more airtight than a stick framed home. So over the time of a house, I would say, let's say you're living 25, 30 years in a home, I would say you can easily save $100,000 and more plus interest. So I would say it's a really good retirement money you can make if you take the right effort at the beginning into an energy efficient home.
You need to look at the long-term efficiency factor. You need to look at your heating costs. So please invest in a very efficient product today, and you will definitely serve long-term.